evening, viewing audience. Welcome to God Said It, That Settles It. And here we are, November the 1st, 2020. And you see the powerful women of God again. We just want to send a shout out and a prayer for one of our women. She had to rush her mom to the hospital on today. So we're praying for Miss Maria on this evening. And we just want to welcome you today. And we know that we got a good topic today. We're going to be talking this evening, we're going to be talking about holiday festivities right here on WHPR. And right now we're going to talk about, because we know that the COVID-19 is here. We know it's here to stay, right, ladies?
That's right.
And so what we wanted to do on this evening is just bring some good ideas about holiday festivities, something positive. We talked about voting last show, and we got into really some heated discussion about that. And so whoever is president, we just want to know we're going to keep whoever makes it in prayer. We know this Tuesday is for voting, but we want to talk about holiday festivities because we want people to have some positive things to look at. Sometimes it could be overwhelming to talk about COVID and voting. I mean, I get so many calls, ladies, from the people about voting that I stop even looking at my phone. I mean, I don't even know how they get my number. But they got my number. It's people I don't even know, all different numbers, and they let's vote. I done voted already. What you want me to do? So welcome. So you all know we're going to just still say our names, and we're going to jump into the holiday festivities that we want to talk about, just to give people a break from the COVID and the stress and the death and the voting and all that. And let's talk about something that shares some positivity to our lives. Who are you again, so they'll know?
Janice King.
I'm Prophetess LaWanda Ingram.
And I am Kelly Dix. I'm Mahasin Pierce.
All right, and we're missing one of our sisters here, and her name is Miss Maria, and we're praying that your mom be okay, Maria. We know that God is a doctor and a healer, so we're going to jump into the holiday festivities. And we were talking about, when we met on our retreat, talking about some staycations, right, ladies?
Yeah.
Yes.
And we got some good ideas. We got some good things, and I know one idea, and I did a little research, was to do a winter wonderland. I'm going to turn my basement for my grandchildren, my two grandchildren, the new ones, into a winter wonderland. And I just want to the whole basement be lit up. So just in case the government shuts down again, because we know the COVID-19 cases have been rising and they've been surging like out of control. So just in case, what can a family do to still, have some fun, even if they can't travel, they can't go to like Frankenmuth or different places that would normally be open, but due to the rising surge of this COVID-19 virus, they can't go anywhere. The kids are already at home for school. So, I normally try to take my grandchildren on a vacation. But now I might have to do a staycation, so I thought doing a winter wonderland, maybe a Disney theme, change the different themes up. So what you ladies think about different themes that you can decorate your house, your apartment, or whatever, the garage, anything, so the kids get a little stress-free, as well as both parents has been in the house locked in there together trying to figure out, who is this I married? Do I know you? So what can we tell the viewing audience about staycations?
Well, as for me, I looked up, how can I turn my first floor into a beach?
Oh, wow, that sounds good.
I think
Can't
that
go
would
to
be
Florida,
cool.
bring Florida to you.
Exactly. Because last year, my son lived his best life, child. He never been to California and everything. So Disney World and everything. So I'm like, well, this year, since we can't go anywhere, I mean, I guess we could, but safely, just to stay home and just be safe. How can I bring the beach to him? And I could order everything online. I looked it up.
So what ideas did you get online about making it a beach? Because, a beach, you got water, you got sand. So how would you keep it out your carpet, your floor? Tell the viewing audience, how would we do this? Because somebody probably like, I should do that. And they probably got the room.
They might have the room. Thankfully, I have the room. But you can do it a couple of ways. Talking about the water, you can either make your bathtub, go the cheapest route, make your bathtub into the ocean, or
Like a little beach
like
water
a
or
little beach
whatnot.
water, and throw some stuff in there if it's big enough, and let them do that. But you also can get it's not going to be big, but a small pool,
Oh yeah.
that you blow up, and then you put the water in there. Now you don't want it too high. Now don't go crazy, but you want it enough to where with the what you call it, the other decorations, make it feel like you're on a beach.
And while you talking about that, what came in my vision is like for an adult, because like kids would love that, but if an adult would like cut the fan on and let your hair blow,
Like
Well, I mean,
Beyonce.
while you're laying on the fake sand, just let and then call a loved one and say, "Look, I'm on the beach," and you're really not on the beach, you're in your living room, but let the
Right.
fan blow, and they be like, "Where are you?" I mean, I just visioned that when you was talking about,
Right.
the sand, and I would love to put the fan on, and let the fan blow, and my hair
glamour
with my
fan.
weave, the glamour fan.
Listen, don't have a green screen where you can make it look like you really at the beach now.
But that would be nice though, and then put that glue on the wigs, ladies, because if the fan comes, you don't want it to blow the wig off while you're trying to entertain.
Amen, amen.
What about you, Miss Kelly? Yeah, the wig just go off because you're trying to be staycation. What do you think about that, Miss Kelly? You got any ideas about? I got Miss Kelly laughing, but it's the truth. I mean, make sure the glue, the stuck on me, is in there because you don't want the fan to take your wig back.
That's right.
So what you think about turning the house into like some type of
That sounds
holiday?
That sounds good. Another good idea would be, let's take the family to Hawaii. Bring Hawaii into your home. And
Yeah,
you can have like
like
the
a
little, they
luau
have
or
like
something.
the little palm trees, the luau, little grass skirts, and have coconuts around and everything. That's a good idea.
That is a great
That's a
idea.
really good idea.
Especially if someone wanted to go to a place that they never been, but they planned on doing it, but due to COVID-19, they can't, and they got to do a staycation. Bring that country to your home.
Yeah.
That would be great. What country would you want to bring Janice to your home?
Mexico.
Oh, I'm
definitely,
going.
yeah.
I'm going over there. She might have some tequilas or something. huh?
Right. The entire-
Oh, I'm just playing. Y'all know I'm just having fun. But Mexico, that would be
Yeah.
nice too. All
Yeah.
these, or Jamaica, or anywhere that you couldn't go to, bring it to the home. And anybody viewing, you need to know that staycations are really fun. You're saving on gas. You ain't driving all the way to Florida when you can bring Florida to your house.
Yes.
And you're staying safe. And you're doing it with the people in your home.
Exactly.
So you're not going out meeting new people or being afraid to touch somebody that might have had COVID had. You just really having fun at your home. Remember that movie, Home Alone in New York, the little kid? I mean, that kind of was somewhat like a staycation for him. He just had some intruders that wanted to get him. But, if you got a big dog or whatever, it's just so much that we can do or we can share with the viewing audience about a staycation and making it fun. Not just for the kids, but make it fun for the adults too. Because you have adults that don't have kids in the house,
Right.
but they won't be able to go nowhere.
That's true.
So
They can use it as a honeymoon, like when you're, acknowledging your honeymoon, your anniversary, different things like that couples can do together and just bring it into their houses. They can still use those same ideas like Jamaica, Mexico, Hawaii.
So a staycation
Argentina.
honeymoon.
Exactly. Or just your five-year anniversary. Or, if you're dating, whatever, just bring it there and do it together so you kind of make it romantic.
And that's nice. I mean, what are the rose petals? I ain't dated so long, so somebody put rose petals down for me. I'll be like, clean this stuff up. Why you got this stuff? Clean this up. Why the house look a mess? But I'm glad you put that out there because
Yeah.
it might be somebody that be like, that's a good idea. Or a man might be watching. And he might be like, well, maybe I can do that. I haven't done that for her. Maybe I can do that since I can't. Because we as women, sometimes we get spoiled. I want my vacation, but if I can't get it, then I'll do the staycation, just make it real nice. And like you said, bring it like into like a romantic setting,
Exactly.
and that would be a good thing too. And the women can do it for the guys. We are women that know about the Lord, viewing audience, but for you women who out there and and you might have a husband or a boyfriend that's like, nah, I can't go and do what I want to do because all this is going on with COVID-19. I'm not saying bring a stripper in the house, but get you a pole and see what you can do. I'm not, make it fun. That's all we saying. Make the staycation fun. You know,
Right.
a pole in your house don't make you go to hell. It's not sending you to hell. But if that's what your boyfriend or significant other used to do for entertainment, now you got to stay at home with him. You got to be his entertainment. So I know you ladies laughing, but it's the honest. Somebody's watching this saying like, that's a good idea.
Okay.
I'm laughing,
Because
okay.
you got, we can't be so heavenly bound we know earthly good. So we got to laugh and we got to talk about things like that. Look at the women, some of them young ladies that would be making their money, and I really don't know why they left them type of places open. The
Oh,
topless bars, when they
exactly.
was talking about they should be essential workers. I've never seen a topless woman be an essential worker to nobody but her guy. But if that's what it takes to make it a fun staycation, you want it to be fun. You want it to be fun for the children, and you want it to be fun for the adults. Because you don't want the adults to see the kids get, some adults ain't got it up here much. And they get mad at the children because they having all the fun. So we want the viewing audience to know, do something nice for your significant other or your partner, and return the favor and just try to make it fun. I like Jenny's ideal about make it a honeymoon or early honeymoon or a honeymoon you never got a chance to have. Or renew your vows right there together or something nice. What were you about to say?
I was gonna say now for the whole family to get together,
Uh-huh.
y'all can have a mock camping thing outside.
Oh, yeah,
Now,
like a camp, a
yeah.
camp staycation.
Yeah, so you just get the tents out, and you may not want to stay outside all night. Some people do. I've known people
Well,
to
in
do
Michigan,
that.
probably not. I'm not sure because Michigan
No,
it get cold.
even in Michigan, yeah,
Oh, okay.
they'll stay outside all night long, but they set everything up in the yard to where it's like a camping ground,
Like they went somewhere.
Like they went somewhere, yeah. So
That is pretty. That's a good idea too. If you got a nice backyard and get a fire pit and different
fire
things.
pit is great. Yeah.
And the only thing they ain't got to worry about unless they get somebody to dress up like a bear. They ain't got to worry about no bears coming. But I mean, you got to make it fun, right? I got jokesters in my family. They'll find somebody to put a bear suit on and scare the kids, and then think it's kind of fun, scare the significant other. But they'll be like, well, you wanted the feel of the campgrounds. It wouldn't be a campgrounds without Smokey the Bear. So you got to make it fun. That would be fun, though.
That would be fun.
Put a deer out there or something, or just do a hayride in your backyard, just something fun.
Yeah.
So what you think, Miss Kelly, about the bear coming on the scene? You think that might give somebody a heart attack?
Now that one, I really can't say.
Because you don't want whoever dressed up like a bear to get shot out there in the backyard.
Might
That's
be
what
some
I was
fight
gonna
going on.
Right. I saw a bear and Daddy beat a bear. You beat and killed Daddy. So, but I mean, you gotta, make it fun. But you just make sure the shotguns and the hunting guns and everything put up so they won't think a real bear came in there. But you gotta make it fun, and that would be nice. Or like a project, like a building project. Maybe you couldn't finish the treehouse, so maybe you could start doing start building a treehouse outside and make it something like that. Because I'm not sure we're here in Michigan if Campus Marcus downtown. Campus Marsh. What is it? Campus Marshes. I don't know if they're gonna have that open, but those are things. I mean, we want it to be affordable because some people don't have the money to bring the ice skating ring to their home or whatnot. But on the ghetto side, put some water down if it's snowing, and throw some water down and let the snow and ice come in and be your driveway. Ice skate in your driveway, So I mean, but these are good ideas because we want people to know that. And when we break for a commercial, pretty soon we want to come back and talk about different food ideas and things because you got to make it fun. There's so many people that's stressed. There's so many people that are suicidal thoughts are coming in their mind because and depression because they lost so many people in 2020, and we all know we want 2020 to hurry up and get out of here. But until it does, we need to give the viewing audience and whoever watching us some ideas so they can stay focused on and throw their focus off of the negative and the sad and sorrow things that's happening right now due to the COVID-19. So, ladies, we're going to break for a quick commercial. We're going to come back and we're going to talk about some food ideas as well for holiday festivities because we want the viewing audience to know you can have a staycation, holiday festivities right at home. If COVID-19 stops you from going to anywhere, you can bring that state to you. Bring the vacation to the home. We'll be right back, ladies, after this commercial, and we'll be talking about the food ideas, right? There's a new black-owned business called Line Jumpers LLC. They do automotive exterior and interior detailing, pickup, small and large SUVs. They also do house detailing as well. Line Jumpers LLC, 13550 Telegraph Road in Detroit, Michigan. And anything you need detail as far as your home and your automobile, they can clean it up. Mr. Derek Massey is one of the owners.
Call Line Jumpers at 248-802-8704.
Welcome back, viewing audience. I hope you enjoyed that commercial. And the Line Jumpers, they also, I just spoke with Mr. Massey over the weekend, and he wanted me to also let people know that they're doing a Ticketmaster in his building as well. Once his building is put in place, they're going to have a Ticketmaster there. They're going to be doing inside the homes and everything. And we want everyone to know, anyone viewing, that if you want to take a commercial, the number and everything will be strolled up on the credits, and you could contact that number or the email and let us know, and we can try to get with you and have a meeting and talk about marketing your business. Now we're back, ladies. I know over the break I needed to correct some things because Jenny's made a point, and so did you, Mahas. And people watch this show, and we don't want a wife that's been trying to kill her husband to think if I just throw some water down there in the driveway, he'll slip and fall and I get an insurance policy. No, we're not saying that. We're saying stop in the backyard, but make it safe, but make it where the gate is closed and you can make that little area by your garage like a little skating ring or something. We're not saying try to come up from looking at God said it, that settles it, and be talking about God said it, that settles it, and I got rid of him or her. No, we don't want you to think that. We want you to know we just saying make it fun and safe. We want it to be fun, ladies, and what? Safe. So I had to take that back. I'm like, I'm going to correct that because somebody might be crazy watching this show. I'm like, that's a good idea. I've been trying to get rid of him or her. Maybe I could do a staycation. No, we don't want that to happen. We having good fun here. But we won't talk about now, ladies, that I got that all cleared up. They can't be blaming it on us. 5 or 4 right now. Powerful women of God and gave them an idea. No, we want it to be fun and safe. Now we want to talk about some food ideas because we know Thanksgiving's coming up, Christmas coming up. What's the other one? Hanukkah, Kwanzaa. All these different holidays are coming up, and I know for sure every Thanksgiving, every Christmas, somebody cooking that normal routine meal, turkey, dressing, cranberries sauce,
sweet potato pie,
macaroni,
cheese,
collard greens, chitlins,
cornbread,
rolls. Everybody got the same stuff. So it's stuffing. So pies and apple pies. And so what we're going to talk about now, viewing audience and ladies, is about how you can change the food thing. Because it's Thanksgiving, you don't have to eat Thanksgiving dinner. Because you can do a breakfast, or like you said, what was it?
Brunch.
You don't have to do the turkey in the middle of the table all the time, especially if you got to stay at home. And I know I can go to different people's houses, and they got the same thing. They turkey or they food might look different, but it's, some people turkey look like a turkey. Some people turkey don't. If I go visit certain people,
Or you can even have a variety of things.
like around the world type
Yeah,
thing.
like a crab boil. Some people might want spaghetti. Some people might want fried chicken, pizza, catfish. You can have a variety. Then you could just have fun with it.
Just have fun
Just
over
have
this
fun with
holiday.
it.
Just have a spread of everything. That's like a around the world table spread of different cuisines of things. And then if you got family members that know how to cook those type of things, what's your specialty dish? Have a potluck
Yes.
and have the ones you deal with if it's COVID-19 and the world is shut down, because we're trying to give you viewer audience ideas if the world is shut down again, that you can make it fun. So the people you've been around, they don't have COVID-19, they've been tested and they didn't test positive. Have those people come and bring a dish, like you said, a potluck.
And I also did some research, and they were saying, like, keep it to your immediate family for the holidays, and also to use paper plates.
Yeah, so
They
got some pretty paper
and even
plates.
have one person serve the food instead of having so many people. I did read that.
Right.
Good ways to
Stay safe.
Stay safe.
Yeah, and if you got a big house, you should really be able to have people 6 feet apart. Some people don't have a big house, but you can have them sit in different areas. But like you said, different foods, bring a whole lot of food, bring the different foods to your way. It could be a boil, or you might just change it all together. Like you had said, for the staycation, you was going to bring Mexico. So have a
food.
Mexican theme,
Yeah.
even for the meal. That would be nice.
Yeah.
I don't know what I could do for Winter Wonderland unless it's all candy or something like that. But whatever theme, you can have a food to go with that
yeah.
theme for when you staycation, which is good.
You have a winter wonderland. Gotta have some cocoa.
Gotta have the
True.
cocoa. That's right.
Yes.
Cocoa with the marshmallow,
Yes.
Candy
the
Yes.
candy canes, the pumpkin pie.
One
Or
thing I
sweet
wanted
potato.
to say, if when we're celebrating, we need to make sure we're incorporating our seniors.
Yes.
Because we have neighbors who can't get out,
That's
and we
true.
have our own family members who have dietary needs, and they have mobility restrictions. So we want to make sure that we're thinking about them as well, even in the decorations and things like that, so they don't trip. And putting carpets and things in their way is beautiful, but we have to make sure mom, dad, and grandpa can get around.
Right.
So that's something that people have to also be aware of when they're doing all of their planning. Plan for your parents and your grandparents to be there, because they want to enjoy it as well, but it just
Exactly.
be safe for them.
So make it safe for the elderly. And I like that you brought that good point up. And ladies, maybe when we get to having a meeting again, because you ladies know we all come together and meet, maybe we can adopt a senior.
Oh, that would be nice.
Maybe we can adopt a senior for the holiday, and go decorate if that's what they want, decorate their house and everything. Maybe the Five Powerful Women of God can do that, because like Jenny said, there are some seniors that they have family, but they still feel alone.
True.
Yes.
And with the COVID-19, you can't get out. Maybe that's a good thing. So we'll
That's a
talk
good
more
idea.
about that. But with Winter Wonderland, even with the cocoa, I really want to bring more than just cocoa. I like to eat on the holiday. And then I talk about the travel aspect of it, because we want to make sure that we stay within the time of our show. You can, goes back to what you said, Miss Kelly. Bring everything to you. You also said it, Jenny, and you touched on it too. Bring that particular state or country to your home. If you can't travel there, when your kids wake up, or if you start talking about a place you would love to take your kids. And if the world is shut down with this new norm, then create that theme in your home. So the kids that won't be disappointed if you couldn't take them, but they'll be able to see it when they wake up.
Right.
So that would be something awesome that all you ladies, we all touched on good points. And we want to be able to, let's try to adopt a senior or a family or something, because somebody's out there that's depressed. Somebody's out there. The holidays, people get depressed anyway. And then COVID-19 didn't make it no better.
No.
You know, my family lost a lot of people. A lot of other people have lost family members and friends. And I said a prayer earlier at church today, and I talked to the Lord, and I said, God, there was times that I felt helpless because I couldn't help a family member that got COVID and was gone. So, ladies, with that said, we're going to come back on the third Sunday and talk about some other things and some good more holidays, because we don't want anyone that's viewing that's depressed. We want them to know that there's things that we can do or they can do to lift their spirit. We know you can't bring the loved one back, but you can also think, what would the loved one want you to do to keep yourself a little cheered up during the holidays? And, you know, changing your home into a theme that's a positive thing that'll bring some cheerfulness back in the home. You know, do that. Do whatever it takes to make the family happy, make mom and dad smile again, bring love back into the home, and bring that vacation to your home and make it a staycation. So, viewing audience, we want to thank you for joining God Said It, That Settles It, and know that we love you. We'll see you on the third Sunday of this month. And if you can't vacate, staycate. God bless you.